let's take it back to where it all started. Wait, stop. Not that far. I'm from the Bay, but let's go to the neighborhood. Yep, this is it right here. My neighborhood where I grew up. Growing up in Oakland was super fun. I had such a loving family, and they all instilled in me how important it was to go after my dreams and live with no regret. I was taught to always trust God and always remain myself. But that's just it though. I feel like I haven't really been myself. So a lot of you may or may not know, I started this creative agency called Fits All, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been over a year since I've started, and it's been so hard, like not gonna cap, hardest first year ever. And the reason this whole title of the video is called I Lost the Plot is because I genuinely feel like I've lost the plot. If you go back to one of my first business owner diary videos, you would see like my ideas, you'll see like me talking about just like the plans and stuff and like what I wanted to do, but it just seemed to have fell short. Like I lost it because it was so hard to balance social media and doing social media for the agency versus doing social media for myself, and I kind of lost it. Like I feel like it really took me down a rabbit hole where I felt like I lost my purpose, my reasoning for even doing Fits All Agency, like lost so much of myself during this process of this first year. And you can even notice throughout the rest of the business owner diaries, I start changing stuff a lot, and there's no problem with changing stuff, but I just felt like I wasn't landing on stuff. I wasn't getting where I wanted because I was so lost in like the social media part so much, and lost in like, and when I say the social media part, I mean more so getting lost in what other people were doing as well. I've lost direction of like, what did you even start Fits All Agency for, girl? Like, come on now. There's been one part of things where I sit here and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing social media, I'm doing this, and I'm making videos, I'm doing TikToks and all this stuff. But then at the same time, it's like, then what are you doing for your business though? Like, why isn't there no progress with your business? And I think it's because I'm too focused on social media and I focused on the wrong part. And when I say the wrong part, I mean like, yes, as a business owner, this is a smart thing to do. You have to use your social media to grow your business, right? But at the same time, I wasn't doing it in that aspect. I wasn't targeting the audience I needed to target. I wasn't making the content that I needed to make to showcase my skills that Fits All Agency can provide, if that makes sense. I also fell into a bad slump. Like I still am crawling my way out of it, low-key, but my self-esteem kind of like skyrocketed down. I don't know if that makes sense, but it took a tumble, babe. Like my self-esteem took a tumble. Like I just felt like I wasn't creating for me what I wanted to do, who I am, and it felt like I was creating based off kind of like, I was creating based on what I seen. So like I seen so and so do these type of videos and these work for them. Like, you know, that's what people say to do, right? Like, what is somebody in that position, like what does their content look like? What is their top performing content? And you simply would do similar content, and I would try to make things my own, obviously, but like at the end of the day, like I'm still using those keywords, still using those same like edits or whatever it may be, and it just didn't resonate with me. And I feel like it also didn't resonate through the screen. Like nothing was feeling genuine at that point. Like I feel like I was just forcing my way to be in this this bubble or this box, especially with creatives and like having creative content creators. I don't even know what they're called. All of that led to just so many false feelings about myself, like putting myself down, like thinking I'm not talented when I have the skill, girl. Like I have the skill, and I really hope this video turns out so I can really tell y'all I got the skill. And it was just one day that it just hit me, like I don't know, like I was just tired of the posting the videos. I think I had posted for like 2 weeks straight nonstop, doing YouTube, doing everything, and I'm like, why am I going so hard? Like, why am I going so hard for social media? Why am I not going this hard for my business? Like, why am I? And I know it's part of business, but it just didn't feel like it at that point. It felt like I really lost the plot and I went to a whole different direction. After having multiple conversations with God, having multiple like fake therapy sessions with my boyfriend, I just had to put it down, girl. Like, I feel like I finally like snapped out of it, and I was like, finally. But snapping out of it didn't mean that everything was instantly better. It was more like a switch had flipped, a moment where I realized I had to take control again. I started to ask myself, what are my true goals? What does creating solely for a fits-all agency look like? And honestly, I didn't even have the answer right away, but I knew I needed to find it.
Only been a few hours before like this.